Vinny Joe Trivia time.
It has been so long since we've done this, Jarrett.
I forgot even what the open sounded like.
I did too. Now I remember.
We have not done this since the dark days of 2020 when we did all kinds of wacky shenanigans to fill the time when there was no sports on TV.
That's all we had.
It's an honor to be the person.
You are the latest to the all-star roster of opponents that I've taken on.
Yeah, you've had a whole lot, I was hearing. Yeah.
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers, millionaires, multimillionaires,
Robert Condici.
all-stars, movie stars, TV stars,
And now
comedians.
a blog boy.
No, you're much more than that. You are the guru. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask Vince Marotta and Kellan Olson the same set of 10 questions. They will have 1 minute to answer as many as they can correctly. Whoever gets the most right wins. And today's topic, we are going, speaking of dark days, we are going back to the dark days of the Phoenix Suns. And we will cover a 3-year stretch from 2016-2017 until 2018-2019. So 2016 to 2019, Phoenix Suns trivia.
Wow, the dark days. I think that was a span that encompassed about 50 wins.
It did.
So we
and
won.
the 3 seasons that preceded Monty Williams.
Yeah. All right, so I will leave the studio now.
And also the reason we're doing this is this coincides with Kellan Olson being on the Suns beat for the radio station.
Vinny started PA in 2016.
Yes.
That's when I really started covering the beat. Yeah, the perfect timing is really there. So can I say pass and you'll return to it, or it's
Yes.
Okay.
Just do everything quickly because you
Got
only
it.
have 1 minute.
Yeah.
So this is how it's going to work. Vince is now leaving the studio so he cannot hear any of these answers.
Woo! I'm nervous.
Okay.
I'm ready though.
Are you good at trivia?
No.
Are you a quick thinker though when it comes to
I
reciting
like to
facts
think
and
so, but it's like I was talking about it with Vinny during one of the breaks. It's just going to be interesting to see what my brain chose to remember because all of these are going to be moments or stats or whatever that I knew and know, but what's up there in the old noggin? I don't remember what I ate for breakfast already, so that's not a great sign. But let's get into it, pal.
All right, let's get into it here. We begin. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2. In 2017, Devin Booker scored 70 points versus the Celtics, breaking whose single-game scoring record for the team?
Pass.
On October 22nd, 2017, Eric Bledsoe tweeted what infamous 5-word phrase ending his time in Phoenix?
I don't want to be here.
In 2019, the Suns set a franchise record for consecutive losses by losing how many in a row?
18.
What 3 players did the Suns take in the 2016 NBA draft?
That was Dragan Bender, that was Marquise Chris, and that was Elie Okobo. No, not Elie Okobo. Can I change?
Yeah, go.
George King.
In 2016-17, who became the 15th member of the Suns Ring of Honor?
Al McCoy?
Though he didn't make the team, what former number 1 pick did the Suns bring into training camp in 2017?
Anthony Bennett.
In 2017, the Suns fired head coach Earl Watson after losing to what team in Game 3 of the season by 42 points?
Clippers.
During this 3-season stretch, who is the only player other than Devin Booker to start at least 70 games in the season?
Pass.
Before being traded for Kelly Oubre, what player was nearly moved to Memphis until the Suns realized they were getting the wrong Brooks?
Dylan Brooks.
No, I'll give you the last one just because it's your first time ever playing. Who won the most games as Suns head coach? Igor Kokoskov, Jay Triano, or Earl Watson?
In their first season?
No, just overall.
Overall, I'm going to go Earl Watson.
Okay. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 correctly.
Ooh, which ones did I miss?
We'll get back to it at the end here, but you could wave Vinny back in. It was tough. Some of the questions were a little long, didn't give you a lot of time.
So that was
think.
the thing is like learning after experience
Don't give
now.
anything away here, though, but yeah.
Well, learning after experience now, the pass is not the move because you're not going to get back to the. I thought I would be able to get back to 1 or 2 of those. I didn't know it instantly, so I was getting
Not
out
the
of
move is stopping and thinking about it, though. I think the pass works better.
I learned a lot through experience, but I'm proud of how I did regardless. There were some
Okay,
wild
don't give anything away here.
Here
Vinny,
we go. Okay.
Vinny, are you ready, Vinny?
Yes.
This is 2016 through 2019 Suns trivia. Here we go. In 2017, Devin Booker scored 70 points versus Celtics, breaking whose single-game team scoring record?
Tom Chambers.
On October 22nd, 2017, Eric Bledsoe tweeted what infamous 5-word phrase ending his time in Phoenix?
I don't want to be here.
In 2019, the Suns set a franchise record for consecutive losses by losing how many in a row?
Ooh. 18?
What 3 players did the Suns take in the 2016 NBA draft?
Ooh, 2016. Marquise Chris, Dragan Bender. Pass.
In 2016-17 season, who became the 15th member of the Suns Ring of Honor?
Al McCoy.
Though he didn't make the team, what former number 1 pick did the Suns bring into training camp in 2017?
Anthony Bennett.
In 2017, the Suns fired head coach Earl Watson after losing to what team in Game 3 of the season by 42 points?
The Clippers.
During this 3-season stretch, who is the only player other than Devin Booker to start at least 70 games in the season?
Marquise Chris.
Before being traded for... Did not even get to the last 2 questions. But I will give them to you anyway because I gave him a little break there.
You did, yeah.
And I haven't written these in a while at the time. All right. Before being traded for Kelly Oubre, what player was nearly moved to Memphis until the Suns realized they were getting the wrong Brooks?
Trevor Ariza.
Who won the most games as Suns head coach? Igor Kokoskov, Jay Triano, or Earl Watson?
Earl Watson.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Wow,
right for Vinny. 7 out of 10.
Vinny.
Kellan got 5 right.
Oh,
So you
man.
did. And both of you ran out of time, and I gave you a break on it, so there's no advantage there. I'll go through the questions.
Yeah.
Devin Booker broke Tom Chambers, who had 60 points. Devin Booker had 70. That was the team record.
I got that one wrong. I hit pass thinking I would get back to it, but from experience, now knowing I can't get back to it, I thought of Chambers like 2 questions later, too. I'm mad at myself for that one.
You could always say them out of order if you think of them randomly.
Good to know.
I don't want to be here, but you both got it right. The Suns lost 17 in a row to set the franchise
I said
record.
18 too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What 3 players did the Suns take in the 2016 NBA draft? Dragan Bender, Marquise Chris, and Tyler Ulis.
I forgot Tyler Ulis.
I pulled out George King. Remember George
That was the
King
next
out of
year. I think that was
Colorado?
the next year.
That was the next year.
Al
yeah.
McCoy was inducted into the Ring of Honor. You got that. You both got Anthony Bennett, who did not make it past training camp to be in the Suns. They lost to the Clippers by 42 points, ending Earl Watson's head coaching
That was a
career.
great pull by you, Vinny. 'cause I was on the road.
DeAndre Ayton started 70 games his rookie year. Trevor Ariza was the guy who was traded
Misheard the
eventually
question.
for yes.
Both questions I spaced out for a half second, and it cost me dear.
And Earl Watson barely has the career wins total lead over Jay Triano and Igor. Igor I think
had
has 19. Jay Triano I think had 21, and I think Earl Watson had 24.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. Those were for their entire career.
Hopefully everyone listens to this segment and very much appreciates where the Suns are at right now as basketball. Vinny, job well done to you, sure. Shake my hand.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't. I mean, I was going
Well
through
done,
just some of the
Kellan.
facts of those seasons, and it's amazing just what dark days they were. And I didn't even get to drafting Josh Jackson, Ryan McDonough getting fired, like all these other things that happened during this time.
And it's just crazy because there's so many details within that. Like if you would have asked how did they trade down, how did they get Marquise Chris, it would be like they traded down 13, 28 Bogdan Bogdanovic, 13 was Georgios Papagiannis, 28 was Skal Labissiere. Like I can mention all this random crap like that. Like me remembering George King, like it's just there's so much up there, but I didn't know what was gonna stick.
I can't believe I forgot Tyler Ulis. He's one of my
Me
favorite
too.
PA announcer names of all time because you could Ulis.
You got the game winner too, right? The Boston game.
The Boston game.
Yeah, who
that
could
was-
forget it?
Yeah, that was his high
God,
watermark.
we are delinquents for remembering that.
Very good job by both of
We're
you.
dorks.
Yeah,
We were all still getting back in the swing of things there with Vinny Joe Trivia, but I think everybody did well.
I had a
That was
blast.
That was fun. Let's do
Yeah.
it again in 3 years, Jarrett. Coming up next.